Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Before I begin, here are my disclaimers. Today I am going to give you an update about REMEGEN interim report. REMEGEN Co., Limited offers a diverse range of biologics for treating various diseases with unmet medical needs. The company's products include telitacicept R-Satin for autoimmune disease treatment, disitamab vedotin RC48 for cancer treatment RC28, which has completed Phase 1 clinical trials for ophthalmic conditions RC98, a PD-1 monoclonal antibody for solid tumor treatment RC88 and RC108, both in Phase 1 clinical trials for various solid tumors RC118 to RC198. Preclinical development stage for treating various solid tumors RC118 and RC128. Preclinical development stage for ophthalmopathy treatment. These products are at various stages of development, from Phase I to Phase III clinical trials. The skyrocketing stock price of REMEGEN. A year of breakthroughs. REMEGEN stock has experienced a staggering surge of 708.16% in the past year, driven by a series of groundbreaking clinical trial results, regulatory approvals, and strategic partnerships for its key drug candidates, telitacicept and disitamab vedotin. Telitacicept, a leading candidate, achieved significant milestones, including primary endpoint success in Phase III trials for primary Sjogren's syndrome, IgA nephropathy, and generalized myasthenia gravis. The drug also secured marketing approval from the National Medical Products Administration, NMPA, in China for generalized myasthenia gravis. Disitamab vedotin, another key candidate, received approval from the Center for Drug Evaluation, CDE, of China's NMPA for HER2-positive advanced breast cancer with liver metastasis. The drug also showed promising results in Phase III trials for HER2-expressing breast cancer and urothelial carcinoma. The company's pipeline has expanded, with the approval to proceed with a Phase II clinical trial of RC148 in the U.S. and breakthrough therapy designation by the CDE for non-small cell lung cancer, NSCLC. REMEGEN's revenue increased by 58.54% to 1.72 billion CNY in 2024, driven by strong sales of telitacicept and disitamab vedotin. While the company has reported sustained losses, the numerous positive clinical trial outcomes, regulatory milestones, and strategic collaborations have fueled investor confidence, driving the significant increase in REMEGEN's stock price over the past year. The primary drivers of revenue growth or decline are primarily driven by various factors related to clinical trials and partnerships. On the growth side, key contributors include license agreements with Vor Biopharma Inc. In Santen, China, positive results from Phase III clinical trials, marketing application approvals, upfront payments, milestone payments, and royalties from partnerships with Seagen Inc. and Santen, China. In contrast, revenue decline is driven by a single factor, a 100% decrease in service income in the USA market. Overall, the company's revenue growth is heavily reliant on successful clinical trial outcomes and strategic partnerships, while its revenue decline is largely isolated to a specific market segment. The company's financial performance reveals a concerning trend of negative operating cash flow. According to the provided data, the net cash flows used in operating activities amount to RMB 245.7 million. This significant outflow indicates that the company is struggling to generate sufficient cash from its core operations, posing a risk to its long-term sustainability and growth prospects. The company's debt level and interest expenses have undergone significant changes in recent years. Total debt has increased by RMB 372,623, while interest-bearing bank borrowings have risen by RMB 417,335. Finance costs have also seen a notable increase from RMB 31.9 million to RMB 41.8 million. The interest paid on bank borrowings has grown from RMB 29,781 in 2024 to RMB 41,859 in 2025. However, the gearing ratio has decreased slightly from 63.9% to 59.7%. The financial performance of various regions has been analyzed, revealing both successes and setbacks. Mainland China stands out as a strong performer, with a notable growth projection for 2025. In contrast, the USA experienced a decline in revenue from 2024 to an unspecified value in 2025. However, it's worth noting that non-current assets in the USA increased significantly during this period, indicating some level of financial stability. Management is optimistic about the company's future prospects in the global biopharmaceutical industry, with a robust pipeline of over 10 drug candidates, including telitacicept, which has shown promise in treating autoimmune diseases. The company aims to become a leading player. Significant milestone payments from Vorbio are expected, and the company plans to continue investing in research and development, manufacturing facilities, and equipment. A license agreement with Santen China also provides an upfront payment of RMB 150 million and potential future milestones. Concerns about inventory buildup and supply chain disruption exist. The company's financial summary highlights potential issues related to inventory management. Specifically, there are concerns about inventory buildup, as indicated on page 66 of the report. The data shows that raw materials and work in progress have increased by 5% and 2%, respectively. This accumulation of inventory could lead to supply chain disruptions if not properly managed. That concludes the financial summary for REMEGEN. Feel free to comment below, and I will be happy to answer them when possible.